The Air Jordan 1 Satin Bred is officially going to be dropping on the Nike sneakers app and retailers with a retail price tag of $180. And in today's video, I'm going to give you my take on this release, and towards the end of the video, I'll give you some resale predictions. Now, the Air Jordan 1 Satin Bred already shock dropped on the Nike sneakers app, and they did release a good fair amount of pairs, and men and women were both copping this sneaker. Now, this is basically identical to the 2015 version that came out that was really limited. There was only like 500 pairs, and those go for like between $2,000 and $3,000 out on the resale market, which I think was sort of fueling some of this early hype. Now, because this is a woman's exclusive, it's sort of limited to who can go after it as far as sizing goes. This only goes up to a woman's 12, which translates to a men's 10.5. So for all my guys out there that have bigger feet, this one may not be for you. Now, the Air Jordan 1 Bred colorway is a straight classic, right? It's one of those sneakers that probably could be a grail for some people that don't have them in their collection, but over the years, they've released the Bred colorway in different ways and different forms with different material choices, right? All the way going from the original Breds with the leather, you know, maybe even Bred lows, the patent Breds that just came out like maybe 2 years ago. So there's a good chance you probably already have a Bred in your collection, which kind of makes me feel like this is not a must-cop sneaker. Now, as far as like if I feel like this sneaker is going to be easy to pick up, I kind of do. I'm not saying that the sneaker's not going to sell out, because I do really feel like the sneaker will sell out because they already did the shock drop, so they probably already released like a good amount of pairs as far as like the total stock numbers go. I do expect more pairs to be released, like sort of like a fair amount of pairs and stuff like that, so I think the sneaker will sell out. But, you know, I kind of feel like not everyone's going to be going after this. The initial hype going into the release, I really feel like had a lot to do with the original, you know, Satin Breds from 2015 going for thousands of dollars, right? And this one is basically like a good replica version, almost to the T of that sneaker. There's really not that much of a difference as far as like the way the sneaker looks or the material choices or anything like that. The only thing that sort of, I guess, probably could be a caveat is if you have a bigger foot and you're trying to pick this sneaker up, because they are in smaller women's sizing and they're not going to be available for everyone in terms of like the way that the sizing is structured. But, you know, if you really want the sneaker, the prices have come down a lot. I feel like a lot of the hype is already gone for this one. There's a lot of people like myself that, you know, passed on the sneaker on the shock drop. Will be passing on release date just because I already have leather Breds, I already have patent Breds, I already have Jordan 1 low Breds. I don't feel like I necessarily need this one. It's a great looking sneaker. I mean, on feet, these really do pop. You know, if you want to pick them up, by all means, get them. But I feel like if you really want them, you should be able to get them on release date for retail. And if for some reason you can't get your size, maybe your size sells out really, really quick, I don't necessarily feel like these are going to be going for a lot of money out on the resale market. And as I'm looking out on the resale market right now in places like StockX, I mean, the sneaker is basically going for around that $200 mark, you know, and then plus fees and stuff like that. Once the rest of the sneakers do drop, I kind of feel like this is going to be like a maybe like a 180 like retail to maybe slightly above retail as far as the secondary market goes. So they're definitely going to be more on the affordable side if you need to pay resale to get yours in your personal collection. But this one right here, I don't necessarily feel like is going to be one of those sneakers that goes for a lot of money that's just going to keep skyrocketing or anything like that. If most people like myself, you know, need another pair of Breds or whatever, we'll just probably circle back to pick up the leather ones more so than going after the satin ones. Like, you know, this is a women's release. Typically, women's releases do not go for as much money out on the resale market as the men's pairs, and this one I feel like is going to follow the same suit. Now guys, the goal for the channel is to get to 15,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I'm running a giveaway for 15K that's open to everyone. And there's going to be winner's choice. The winner can choose between an Air Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Found, one of the dopest sneakers ever, the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined, which is sneaker of the year in my personal opinion, or even a Travis Scott Black Phantom in their personal size if we get to 15,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, let your friends know, share the videos out, do all those great things so we can hit 15K before 2024. Also, for my channel members, I'm going to be running giveaways at 12K, 13K, and 14K. For the Air Jordan 3 White Cement, the winner will be able to get them in their personal size each time, but you got to be a channel member. So if you guys want to join the membership, go ahead and hit the link down in the description box below. Now, when it comes to the Air Jordan 1 Satin Breds, let me know down in the comments section if this is a cop for you. Is it a pass? Is it dope? Or is it trash? Do you absolutely have to have them? Or maybe you're going to pass in order to get something better a little bit later on in the future. Guys, thank you for your time, your attention, all the support you guys always show me. I love you. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.